Let's go walking, shall we? Yesterday I did 3 miles. Today I'm going to try to do 8. I guess it's kind of just, instead of smoking weed and being on my phone, YouTube and Reddit, I want to do anything else. Figured I'd talk to the camera. I think that's going to help. Different stuff happens when you say shit out loud. And if I say I'm going to do something, somebody hears it, and I'll probably do that thing. If nobody knows what I'm going to do, then I don't have to do it. So, finally getting out of my house, getting some exercise, getting outside. I'm going to do it in the heat. Because then I don't really have an excuse for the heat. About the rain is about the only thing I want to avoid. I thought about trying this on minus 40 in the wintertime. Let's see if I get that far. Yeah. I'll turn you back on in a bit. Alrighty, welcome back. Where were we? Oh yeah, saying stuff out loud. I guess I needed someone to talk to. It could have been a camera. I don't have enough friends, I guess. Maybe the camera will be my friend. Maybe the internet. Anyways, I was quite inspired by the young people I see putting themselves on the internet with their real name and shit. Telling you about their life and what they're scared of and how they got where they are, what they're doing. I thought I could be brave enough to put my face on this shit too. So let's get right into it, shall we? 9 years ago in 2016, my parents were splitting up and selling the family farm. So shortly after that, my mom died of cancer and I inherited a quarter of the family farm. Is this thing still on? Hope so. Let's look down the road. So this is Saskatchewan. It has something called the grid road system. And there's fucking miles and miles of straight ass grid road. Good for walking. Right. So I had all this fucking money. My dad owned my grandma's house, I guess, and my grandma had previously passed away. And they were trying to sell it, so I bought it. Well, I kind of just moved in and then bought it. I don't know. I didn't have too many ambitions at the time. I thought I could just like drink and smoke weed and play video games for like the rest of my life in my house, and that's kind of what I did for 9 years. Didn't get out for very much. Thought I wanted to be a hermit. Anyways, I eventually started telling stories about my life to internet strangers and stuff, and seeing how I sounded describing my drinking, getting drunk every night on the internet playing video games, the same group of dudes. A bunch of stuff happened that kind of wanted to quit drinking. The latest was I was mean to a guy half my age when I was drunk. And I was like, fuck man, this is not who I want to be. Nuh-uh, I don't want to do that again. So like, kind of by fluke, right before Christmas, I didn't have any drinks. I didn't have any drinks for like 6 weeks, immediately following that incident. And one day, 6 weeks after I quit drinking or fluked out and just stopped drinking for a bit, I was in the bathtub and reading some sci-fi on my phone. And I'm like, why? Ann Leckie, why are you talking directly to me? Like, what the? I'm not in this book. And I was like, oh, interesting. She really got me to identify with the characters in her book or whatever, and I'm feeling what they're feeling. Thought about that for a while. I put the phone down and put my head under the water and, you know, just kind of daydream for a bit. And I had this daydream where like maybe all of fucking Earth is like a simulation, right? I'm an AI, I'm a computer chip or something, and I'm living actually my own life, but in like super fast speed, kind of like I'm inside of a computer, right? It's only been 30 seconds on the outside, but it's been 40 years in here. And I thought it would be interesting if like one of these days I caught up to the real world, and maybe I was in a TV screen looking at myself in the real world, and he's like, okay, you're all caught up now. You're gonna be the controller of my refrigerator and you're gonna fix my fridge, right? And I'm gonna be like, the fuck? Anyways, I thought that was pretty fun. But I don't know. I guess after all that alcohol haze left my body, I was able to fucking think, left my brain. And I feel like someone fucking turned my dial up or gave me a little more power or something. Like I've been running on one cylinder my whole life, and somebody finally noticed and they're like, oh shit, well here you go. I got the rest of the 5 of them going for you. Now you're purring like a kitten. Anyways, I don't think I'll ever have another drink. Fuck, I had enough of that. And then I can't do any things, well, I don't know, that I did when I was drinking. Or at least they're not the same. Or I feel like I could be out walking, you know, getting healthy. I think I might do some learning. Like, I want to learn maybe French, maybe sign language, maybe music and drawing or art of some sort, just for something different. Live here in this village. If I got a job in the nearest town, I'd have to drive half an hour down the highway every morning to work, and I don't want to do that. So maybe if I turn myself into Led Zeppelin, I won't have to leave my house. We'll see. Let's just walk a bit and maybe I'll think of something. So recently I thought that maybe I could quit smoking weed for 6 weeks. Something would happen. I'll be born again like I was that day in the bathtub after I quit drinking. And yesterday was the first day with no weed in a while. And I walked 3 miles. So today will probably be no weed. And I'll walk 8 miles. Maybe I'll do that every day. Maybe I'll just make stupid videos every day. I do not know. Anyway, I got one more experience to tell you about. It's not a fun one. So recently, in like June or so, I quit smoking weed for 2 weeks. Kind of on a whim. Kind of wanted to quit for 6 weeks, like I said, and maybe something will happen. Anyway, after 2 weeks, I smoked a joint. I felt pretty good, had some fun. Went to bed. Next day, I kind of just forgot about sort of that I had quit for 2 weeks. So I just got back into my old habits and started smoking a ton of weed. Joint after joint. And then I had like a fucking schizophrenic episode where I went fucking nuts. And I was believing things that weren't true and connected things together. I basically thought YouTube was giving me like sub-audible, or what do you call it, subliminal messages, and like telling me to do stuff. Like I wasn't in control of anything at all that I did myself. And after like a day and a half, that wore off and I give my head a shake. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I'm pretty good at forgiving myself and stuff, and I didn't end up naked in my garden, so there's that. Well, here we are again. A brand fucking new experience under my belt again. Born again. This is the fucking 3rd or 4th shoddy that's ever existed. maybe it's the 40th year one, you know? Maybe every day I'm someone different. It's kind of cool. I say that a lot. Every day I wake up, fucking someone else. The past like 3 months have been absolutely fucking wild. When you're an alcoholic, you kind of have to be a narcissist, right? Maybe that's any addict. One day at like 8 in the morning, I remember, fuck, maybe I should have a beer here at 8 in the morning. And then I was thinking, what kind of a fucking person has a beer at 8 in the morning? And then I would just not think about that. I got really good at not thinking about that. I got really good at not thinking about a lot of stuff. And just fucking sitting in front of the computer getting drunk every day. Maybe like a year back, I had this annoying cat. It was noisy, you know, always in your face, hairy. But it was nice, house cat. And it started losing a bunch of weight and getting weak and stuff. And by the time I took it to the vet, it was way too late. They had to put it down that day, and kind of got real sad with myself. And that must have been in 2021 or 2022. I took a whole year off drinking in 2021 because my guts were sore from too much eating irresponsibly late at night. So I was drunk and stoned, couldn't feel my stomach, was irresponsible, etc, etc. Anyways, I got sick of feeling like shit all the time and having mega sore guts, so I quit drinking for a year. And at the end of that year, I was like, oh fuck, maybe I don't need to get drinking right away, because I had made note of the date, and I was like, fuck, I can't wait to get drinking again in the spring of 2022 or whatever the fuck it was. And took the cat to the vet, and I was really disappointed in myself. Let the cat get that bad, and had never taken it to the vet. And maybe if I had taken it in a year ago, it could have been still fucking living. Cat was only like, I don't know, 6 or 8 years old. Anyway, the cat died, and I felt real shit about myself, so I got into the beers. I got into them fucking hard. And from 2022 to the end of 2024, I probably drank 20 beer a day. I smoked all the weed that I wanted too, so I don't know, 20 joints, whatever. I got fucking whole farm inheritance, or had. Haha. Anyways, that was fun. I got one more thing that I wanted to get on the video. It's something I told my dad when we were riding around and doing stuff, and I said I'm trying to solve my own problems. If the answer to any problem that I have is other people or you, well, that's not helpful. And it was this line of thinking that eventually led me to, I don't know, psychology on the internet or some shit. But everything is my imagination. Everything. This, you, the world, how I see it is the imagination, right? This is Kant or something like that. And I really want to tell other people that all the problems are in your head. And if any of your answers to any question in the whole wide world is other people, no, that's not smart. You'll never do anything. You'll never get anything done. It's all you, man. It's just you. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. maybe I'll fix this up. I think maybe I'll get a helmet fucking strap next time. Maybe I'll put this video on YouTube. I don't know. All I know is I don't want to clickbait things, and I don't want to be a fake YouTube content creator and do the things that everybody else is doing. I kind of do things my own way. Here I am doing it. I got some books about learning the piano and stuff. I thought, fuck, maybe I'll just do it myself without the books. Oh. I guess I'll keep on walking here with the camera for a bit longer. If I think of anything to say, I'll say it. If not, thanks for listening. Ah. Grasshopper on the neck. Alrighty, getting windy. I'll maybe turn the camera on the way back. Thanks for joining me. More video time. On the way back, now the flies are after my face. All right, home stretch. What do we learn? Do some stretches first. Maybe get some better shoes, better socks. Whew. Maybe we won't be doing this every day. Oh, as far as I got anything else to say, maybe I should just do more things instead of waiting for the last puzzle piece. Like, I could have waited for better shoes, better camera, helmet mount, tripod, fucking anything to keep me away from doing what I'm doing right now. Whew. Could be getting high. Sit in front of my computer. I don't discount that I might do that later, but I probably won't. And I'll forgive myself if I do. Anyway, it's been like since before Christmas, so 8 months since I had a drink. I quit smoking like a year and 8 months ago. Weed is the last one. And maybe my days will be filled with not doom scrolling, with not YouTube hours and hours. Maybe I'll be making my own videos and music and art. It's kind of what I want. Well, the more I say it, more likely I am to do it. Oh. Well, I'll do one last update in my house, and then I'm going to put this all together and slap her on YouTube, I think, and link it to my brother. See what he says. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm having fun. That's what this is about. If you know who I am or where I'm at, please keep that to yourself. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow or next time. All right, made her home. There's the kitty cat. Kitty, kitty. I think I forgot to finish my bathtub story. Whew. So after my brain started working again, I kind of figured out why I was the way I was. Thought about it. I guess I was wondering. And there's a lot of drinking culture around here, right? And I started partying when I was like 14, drinking, smoking, going out. And that's was like every weekend since then. So that's been 25 years of that. And the last 9 years by myself in my house at my computer has been just drinking and smoking and being on the internet. Anyway, so now something's gonna be different. Something's gonna change. Whew. I'm gonna go cool off in the tub, get clean, and I'm gonna put all these videos together and put it on YouTube. And I guess I don't care if I embarrass myself or anything like that, and I don't really have anything to regret. That's kind of a feature of me. I determined it wasn't worth my time really to fucking be regretting everything all the time or anything at any time. But we remember those lessons and do better next time. Sort of like I'm gonna get some better socks. Maybe I'll wear my boots. Thanks for hanging out.